Hey guys, Greg with Planet Green Zen, and thank you for coming to my channel. Now, I have a couple of questions for the people of Zen out there. Do you feel that you've noticed you don't try new things because it scares you, so you have analysis paralysis? Or do you feel that by staying stagnant and comfortable, that is the best route you can take on this journey we call life? Well, if you have those questions in your mind, that's what we're going to cover today. So in today's video, what we're going to talk about is, does a comfort zone truly make you happy? So stay tuned. Now, for the people who have never been to this channel, you are just visiting, thank you for the first place for coming. And what I love to do on this channel is just inspire the world mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. Because I truly believe that if we all had a holistic yin-yang balance of each one of these areas, we would live in world peace and eliminate hunger, famine, slavery, war, disease, and have more health, wealth, and abundance together as one human unit on this entire planet. So, if you do believe in similar messages, do me a favor, subscribe, share this channel, hit that bell notification so you're notified when new videos are released, comment below, let me know your thoughts on these different topics that we cover, and share these out with people in your community who need to hear these messages, okay? So let's dive into it. Again, the title of this video is, does a comfort zone truly make you happy? The question mark, because it is a question. Most people think that by staying stagnant and comfortable that they are actually on the right path and they are right and they are happy and perfect lives. But when you really dig down deep and you peel back those onion layers, you will see that that is not true. That actually doesn't make you happy. It actually is the total opposite. It makes you miserable, it makes you have anxiety, it makes you depressed, it makes you have health problems because the chemical imbalances start to lead to health problems. But again, a comfort zone is what most people stay in. And why is that? Why is that most people rather stay in a comfort zone than actually grow and learn and actually become a better person, a better version of themselves? Think about it, guys. When technology came out, or let's just say back in the 70s, we had computers and they had big server rooms that literally took up the entire room, a couple hundred or 1,000 square feet of space to put these big machines in just to run some basic computing power. Now we can run that same power and actually plus more in the palm of our hands because the software and the technology got upgraded. So if over time things upgrade and evolve and get better, why is it that humans don't do the same thing? Why is it that we think staying stagnant and staying the same way we were 2 decades ago will actually make us happy? That is not the case, guys. We have to upgrade and evolve just like technology. Again, I believe we are all synchronized in this world, no matter whether we're physical or inanimate objects. I think we all have some purpose of, when you seek answers, what I'm trying to say is when you seek an answer to a question, you can find it in nature or find it in the world around us. So again, what I just brought up again, you can take an inanimate object and actually use it to relate to yourself. So where, hey, this thing has been upgrading over the past decades. Why haven't I upgraded myself? And by this upgrading, it gets faster, smarter, more efficient, uses less energy. It's just better for the environment overall. So I should be the same way as a human, evolve and get better and more efficient and actually be able to be more productive and serve the world in a better type of situation versus just staying stagnant. And for the people who have been actually listening to my channel for the last year or so, thank you in advance. But you all know that I bring up this same quote that I have in my office where I'm actually recording this audio blog. It says, a comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. So for someone to actually put that down as a quote and to get spread out throughout virtual space and the internet and everything, why do you think that person wrote that down? Because of their life experiences and what they've experienced and what they know to be true. And they actually presented that quote because, again, you guys know, again, if you've been listening to this channel, that I live by quotes because I believe that people, whether present or in the past, some of our ancient people or people that lived, 2, 3, 4 decades ago or 100 years ago, what they left us that we can actually still use that kind of is immortal and it doesn't die out is their quotes, because they went through their entire lives. And then what they left us with is the words of wisdom to live by. So guess why I live by quotes? Because I think if we really take these quotes that the people from before us have left us, we can actually live better lives and actually not even make the same mistakes they did. Now, granted, making mistakes and failing is actually part of the success process, but it will be different, or we won't make at least the same ones that they did. We'll have our own that we will make, but by listening to them and hearing what they have to say, it would actually make it easier for us to accept our mistakes and be able to evolve and grow past that. So that's what I'm trying to say in this audio blog. So again, is a comfort zone a place that you want to be in? Is it something that you think will help you live a better life? Or do you think when you're on your deathbed, you're going to have regrets by staying comfortable? That's a question you need to ask yourself internally. You know, for me personally, I am so grateful that 4 years ago is when I started to get outside of my comfort zone, when I started to break those barriers, the terror barriers, the analysis paralysis, those limiting mindsets, that mental prison that we put ourselves in, and we keep ourselves there. I'm so glad that I had someone speak life into me, and then I started to evolve and grow from there. And then now I'm on a totally different path and journey because of that. Again, think about the story of the elephant, where like a circus elephant, typically when they're brought in as babies, they get tied to like a very small tree with the very basic rope on their ankle. And, you know, since they're younger and weaker, they can't really break free. They're trying to be free, trying to run away, but they're tied to that little stub, that little tree, and they can't break free. And as they get older and older, and then once they're, you know, a couple thousand pounds and they're huge and strong, they get tied to that same tree with that same stump and that same rope, which with the strength of an elephant, they literally don't have to even do much. They just start walking, it will just rip out of the ground, or the rope will snap. But since it's been conditioned in their mind to actually, when they feel that clamp go on their ankle, they know that they can't break free because they've tried so many times over. So they just sit there and take and accept it. No, but they are actually strong enough to break it free from that, but they don't know this because they've been programmed and conditioned to stay in this little bubble. Same thing with the story of the fly that got caught in a jar. You know, the fly can roam freely, you can go wherever they want. And then they were caught in a jar, and they, for days or weeks, they were trying to, you know, fly to the top, and they kept hitting the top, boom, boom, boom. Then they would go back to the bottom, they would go up, boom, boom, boom. Eventually, they just gave up. They just would sit at the bottom. They didn't even try to fly anymore. Then one day, someone came and actually opened the lid to the jar because they seen there was a fly in there still alive, but the fly didn't try to get out because it tried so many times, it failed, that it gave up. It did not realize that the lid was open, and they can actually fly freely. And we actually do that to ourselves, where we actually don't even have a lid on, but we have a mental prison with the door wide open that we choose to stay in. And if we just wake up and look, we would see that the door is wide open. We literally can just walk out and start to live these amazing lives. So again, comfort zones, I get it. They feel good, but it's actually killing you inside. It's a distraction. So that's just my 2 cents on it. So again, ask yourself, is it worth it staying in a comfort zone for your whole life? And then when it comes to the end, when it's time for you to transition to whatever's next, will you have regrets while you were on this earth? Or will you have used all your gifts that God gave you while you're on this earth? Ask yourself those questions internally, meditate on it, think about it, get distraction free, put your cell phones and TVs down and all the tablets, and just go and meditate on those questions, see if you come up with any answers, or if infinite and divine intelligence will speak into you with that. So that's all that I have for you for this audio blog. Thank you for listening. And as always, I will leave you guys with a quote of the day. And this quote is from Maxime Lagacé. Yeah, Lagacé, I think that's how you say his name. Maxime Lagacé. And he says, seek life, not comfort. That's simple. Planet Green Zen signing off. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.